Hello, everyone, and welcome to a tier list ranking video. Today, we're going to be ranking the Sonic Generations levels, and then in another video, we'll be ranking the Shadow Generations levels in another one. So, let's kick it off, baby. Green Hill Zone Act 1. It is a great introduction, I think, to playing as classic Sonic. It's the very first thing. You boot the game, and you're here. Right? So I'm gonna give it an A. It's easily the easiest level. You know, both the Green Hills are the easiest levels. But that doesn't mean it's not fun. It's still fun. There's still tons of stuff for you to do. There's different pathways. I think Green Hill Act 1 is a perfect introduction, just like how Green Hill Act 2 is also a perfect introduction into playing as modern Sonic. Both of these serve their purpose well, and they're just fun to play as. And when I really just want to be like, I just want to play a 3D Sonic level, you know, and have fun, I mainly go for Green Hill. Green Hill or Chemical Plant, I think, are the two modern Sonic levels I just replay constantly because I know I can just have fun with them. So those are like the two modern Sonic levels I just have fun playing. Well, Rooftop Run as well, but like those are like the ones I'm just having fun. You know, there's nothing super difficult about them. I can just blow through them and have a good time. So Chemical Plant Act 1 and Chemical Plant Act 2, we can easily just put these suckers right up there too. You know, they follow along great from Green Hill a bit. They up the challenge a tiny bit, but nothing super crazy. It's still just a lot of fun to play through them all. You know, these are the levels that are fun. Like, they're simple, but they're not like turn your brain off, I'm not paying attention, I'm zoning out simple. They still require you to have, like, to pay attention, but you know you're not going to get mad, right? You know I'm going to play this and be happy and have fun, right? That is the best type of thing, right? Where it's not super challenging, but you still got to be aware of your surroundings. You know, you can't just zone out and go autopilot. You do have to be aware, and you're going to have a good time doing it. So these levels do that greatly. Sky Sanctuary is another really just fun level. You know, you do have to be more aware of what your surroundings in Sky Sanctuary, definitely. But still, I had a great time playing through both acts. You know, exactly the same amount. You know, the first 3 stages I played, and I'm having a great time. You know, none of them are super challenging. You know, I mean, obviously the difficulty goes up and up by each level, but I'm having fun, you know? Like, I can speed my way through Green Hill Zone, Act 2 going crazy. I take my time in Sky Sanctuary Act 1, but not too much time, right? I think the only detriment to Sky Sanctuary Act 1 is the stupid ball. The boulder ball that you have to run on. That's dumb. I hate that. That was like the one thing that gave me problems with this level, was that one. That is just awful. Sky Sanctuary Act 2, I didn't really have that many problems with it. You know, it's pretty straightforward and simple. So, yeah, these levels, for the Genesis era, they did a great job. Speed Highway Act 1, I really like Speed Highway Act 1 quite a bit. You know, they did a great job of turning this. Now, this was where the harder part was going to come. Because for the first bit, it's like, okay, we got to take this 2D level, turn it 3D. Green Hill is very easy to do that with. So is Chemical Plant. Sky Sanctuary got maybe a bit of innovation in there. But, you know, it's not too hard to turn any of these into 3D levels. Now they're going the other way, where it's like, we got to turn this 3D level into 2D. And they did a great job with Speed Highway Act 1, I would say, turning it into a 2D level. I had a great time playing it. You know, I'm like, doesn't seem out of place to me, you know? Like, if I had never known anything about Sonic, and you would have told me, hey, Speed Highway was from a 2D Sonic game, I'd be like, oh yeah, that makes sense, because the level works. Like, that's how good they did with turning Act 1 Speed Highway. Act 2 Speed Highway is lower because I'm not a huge fan of it, which is a shame. Because Speed Highway, when you play as Sonic in the original adventure, is quite a lot of fun. I think the time when I didn't have as much fun in Speed Highway was probably the tail stuff. The Tails mission where you race against Robotnik in Adventure 1, I was not too big of a fan of. But I was a big fan of Speed Highway, just regular, like in Sonic's story, when you blast through it. That's fun. This is not fun. Like, there's points in this one which you can see in my playthrough where I'm just nah. It's not bad, right? But it is, after all of these, the first dip, definitely. City Escape Act 1 is another one I think I can put in A. I was always, I think the big problem with this one, the one big problem with this level, is the truck. Having you get chased by the truck, that's fun, but when the truck is actively destroying the level and you need to go at a quicker pace to not get hit by it, I think that's where this level loses me. I get you want to add a sense of like, oh my god, but it's like, I've seen a lot of people get mad at this stage because of the truck. I think the truck was utilized the best in Act 2 when he's chasing you and it's an actual, like, you gotta avoid the truck, avoid getting damaged, avoid his attacks. I think that's when the truck works well. And in Act 1 where they just have, like, the truck chases you for a tiny bit and it kind of crashes into stuff. If it was crashing into stuff that then continued the stage for you, then that's fine. But when it's actively attacking the stage and you have to hurry up, that's where it loses me. So yeah, actually because of that, I think I'll put it in B. But City Escape Act 2, City Escape, baby. I don't gotta change much. We don't really need to change anything. It's awesome. It's just it's like I'm playing SA2 again, man. It's awesome. Love it. Act 2 was perfect. And like I said, they utilized the truck very well. I mean, the explosion you get with the truck at the end, beautiful. Love it. Seaside Hill Act 1. Okay. Yeah, I'd say B. I say B, Seaside Hill Act 1. It's not a bad stage, but I don't rush to play it again. I don't have any glaring problems with it. Maybe just it's water level, and I don't like water levels. We all know, 2D Sonic fans, water levels are the devil. So I just don't like it for the water level. I think that's the one bit, But other than that, I think this is another fine stage. Act 2 is also a B. It's again fine, but I don't rush to play it again. I really don't rush to play Seaside Hill, either of these stages. But they're not bad. They're just a B, Crisis City Act 1. I think this is where I had problems. I'm still gonna put it in B, because it's not bad. It's not a bad level. I think I don't hate the push, like when you get the wind and it starts pushing you. I think that's where it does do me in. But I can understand the mechanic of doing it, though. That's the thing. I understand the mechanic you're doing it. It just sucks when it happens to me and it ruins my jumps. So I'll put that in B. Act 2, I think I can put that in A. I love Act 2 more than I do Act 1. Act 2 is quite a bit... No, you know what? Act 2 can get down there too, because this is when they introduced the whole stomp mechanic. Oh yeah, this is when they introduced the stomp mechanic into it. Oh yeah, that can go down to C then. I hate that goddamn mechanic. I never am going to replay Crisis City Act 2. I never replay it. Because of the stomp. Like before that, when I'm just rushing through it, I'm having a blast. But when you get to the 2D section in my 3D stage, which a lot of these suffer from, is like, and they have to make you do the stomp, I hate that. Yeah, I'm now liking Crisis City Act 1 more than I am Act 2. Yeah, Act 2 can end the bin. Rooftop Run Act 1, that's actually fun. Put that in B. I would say put that in B. That's a good one. Act 2 can go in an A. That act rules. I love it. I love it. Act 2 is way better than Act 1, but Act 1 is still pretty good. Planet Wisp, can't even goddamn bin. Hate it. Planet Wisp is just an awful level. Why of all the levels from Sonic Colors, you decided to bring back Planet Wisp? Like, for Act 1, they use the, oh my god, I'm forgetting what it's called. But the Wisp in that one, the pink one, they overuse that guy so much. Like, it's so bad. Rocket is used in Planet Wisp Act 2, I think, a fair amount. It's an okay amount. They still use it a lot, but it's a much more palatable amount. Act 1, you use that Wisp for freaking everything, and it drives me up the damn wall. And the beginning of Act 2 is fine. Like, I actually quite enjoyed the beginning of Act 2 before we get to the freaking, you know, the, like, construction industrial part. That's fun. When I'm actually just exploring Planet Wisp, that's fun. When you get to meet into my 2D section with the industrial part, piss off. Piss off. Why did you pick this? The 3D boys got it so... The 3DS boys got it so much better with freaking Tropical Resort. I would have taken Tropical Resort any day over this. There we go. That's my ranking for Sonic Gen's levels. So as far nothing is quite S tier, beautiful, perfect. But I mean, the Genesis category and and Act 1 of Speed Highway and Act 2 of City Escape Rooftop Run are just, those are the levels I think I replayed the most. And then we have just the okay ones where it's like, it's okay. I'm not rushing to play you again, but you're okay. We got C, which is now we're in the I don't like you era, and then D, which is just get rid of it. Shouldn't have been in the game in the first place. So there we go. What are your guys' rankings? What's your favorite stages? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys all next time.